Hey, good morning, Niklas. I hope my voice is okay. So I should have sorted my issues. Can you just confirm? That's cool. Okay, let me just set up my chat and then we're ready to go. Doesn't sound perfect. What do you mean? Too loud? Too silent? Okay, let's see. Let's kick off with this one while we're setting up the rest. So idea is you guys let me know what you want me to play. Basically, I've grinded everything, so I'm a little bit bored out at the moment, waiting for my fleet to wake up so I can do some fleet battles maybe today. But for the next hour or two, I'm just doing some Saturday morning stream. And first time in my history, it was a live comment because first time I understand how to unmute my mic in a hidden PS5 option, which is ridiculous. So first thing we want to do is we want to see if there's any radar, but beside the Smaland, there's no radar. So we need to be a little careful for the Smaland. Then I always hit the speed boost when I start the game because I want to be first in the cap or first to spot. Something a lot of other players streaming and uploading, they rarely do. They mostly wait for later situations. But in my opinion, it's very important to be the first in the cap because then you do the zoning torps and stuff and you get the spotting points and all of that. '46 and Smaland, we need to be careful because they have fast guns. '46 was reload booster. But the good thing is this thing has a very fast torpedo reload. I was hoping he wouldn't torp into me. Okay, let's do some blind torps over here. And we are hanging around behind that island. So we are located, as you can see, the white icon here. That means we need to have a DD with twist and track. So '46 or Smaland should be here because they usually run twist and track or any sort of, let's say, directional information. We don't care for the cap right now. There's another DD blocking, so we find our way around. Wait for the torps to come back, so we're ready for battle.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
Okay, DD is still in the cap. So we use this island to approach him. And you want to make sure that the Heathen and the Child Martel cannot hit you if you engage. So let's fire up the sonar and see if he's behind. No, he's not. Interesting. Okay, let's hang around here for a moment. There he is.
Nebelwand gelegt. Achtung, melde Zielposition.
Okay, we had the fire on the Heesen, and now we're gonna drop some torps on him. Because we want the perma flooding, and there's another DD incoming.
Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
I think we're gonna lose the Smarland now. What is that, Yudachi? Okay. Say goodbye, Mr. Heesen. Okay, that should be permaflood. That should be him. I think the Smarland is somewhere around. I need to be careful. Okay, he finished the flooding. Interesting. We are no longer located, meaning the Smarland is probably around the cap.
Maschinenboost aktiviert.
But we need to get rid of the Heesen. Okay, now we're located again.
Wir haben ein gegnerisches Schlachtschiff versenkt.
I wish my team would do something. So let's see if the Charles Martel will come back, looks like. As if he plans to come back. Interesting.
Brauche Hilfe! Gegnerischen Kreuzer entdeckt. Achtung, melde Zielposition. Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
I think they have pinged me now, so Charles Martel is probably gonna turn around. Okay, there's the Smarland.
Nebelwerfer gestartet. Problem gelöst. Nebelwand gelegt.
I guess we're fucked up here.
Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff gesichtet. Hauptturm kritisch beschädigt. Maschinenschaden. Hauptturm kritisch beschädigt.
Yeah, I could need some help here.
Problem gelöst.
Oh man, look at this dispersion. Crazy. Okay, not too bad. I think my team should have covered that. I lured away 2 of them. So there's just 2 left. Let's see what they're doing here. Yudachi against Yudachi. Oh, come on, you're gonna have that. Nice. Okay, that should be a win. I'm not sure if you saw me playing Friesland. We can do the Friesland, no problem. I run the Friesland with 3 smokes and the generic captain. So we have 3 smokes, 3 sonar, 3 speed boost. And we take Helfrich with concealment and HP. And we take the additional fire chance of 2%. That's why I use Helfrich. So Helfrich, the generic captain for the US gunboats and the Pan-European gunboats, they have 2 advantages. The first advantage is you have 3 of each consumable. And the second is you get 2% additional fire chance. So especially in a gunboat with fire, you want to have 2% more. So instead of 8, we have 10% fire chance now. And 3 smokes, and we have 5.6 concealment. So let's go. Okay, I'll play the Hill after, no problem. Hill is a very nice anti-air destroyer in tier 4. And even though anti-air doesn't look very good on paper, it's pretty decent against the carriers. Okay, we are the only destroyer. Nicholas, for now I'm gonna play solo for a couple. Maybe later. I'm not sure if I'm in the mood today for division. Anyway, I want to do some fleet battle with the fleet later on. So I think there's enough of fleet for today. Okay, we have Anchorage mines. That's interesting. Ah, fuck! I misclicked the sonar.
Maschinenboost aktiviert.
That wasn't the best one. Unfortunately, we only have 1 destroyer here, so it's a bit hard to carry because obviously my team will not spot. And I need a spotter with 3 smokes, so that's gonna be a little bit difficult here. Hey Kimmich, how are you doing? I would love to see some ship on my spawn here so I can understand if the division is here or not. Okay, we got the anchorage. So obviously it's not the division. Good to hear you, great. Fantastic. We got snow this morning here, so winter is coming. I'm located. Waiting for the Iowa coming closer. There's the mines. I guess the division is gonna come, but I don't have a spotter here. Yeah, I knew it. I don't have a spotter here. What the fuck? I think I have to move out before, because they're all coming over here, and the DD is obviously in cap already. Hello, Genophil. Gotta move out here. Heavy push 6 versus 1. I can't win this.
Ich brauche Hilfe! Alle Stationen, Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren. Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff entdeckt.
Yeah, I like the Reapers myself, but they are only fun if you have a multiple kill game. If you have a 2 or 3 kill game, it's not so funny. But if you have a 5 kill game like a Kraken, that makes sense then. I wish my team would go into B and see what the fuck are they doing. That's
Stationen, vorrücken zum Erobern dieses Bereichs. Ich brauche Hilfe!
Man, there's 6 ships here against the 2 of us. What the fuck are they doing there? Yeah, I'm on the blue team and I like to win. Come on, get this Iowa down.
Schiff konzentrieren. Gute Arbeit.
Oh, I knew there's no spotter. What the fuck? Man, get me fire. We want a fire on the front and on the aft. Okay, now he probably used this fire perk. We need to get it down to save the cruiser. Oh, AP smacks quite okay.
Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff gesunken.
Okay, gotta move out here. I wish I had torpedoes. That's why I don't like the Friesland so much, because the Friesland has limited carry potential. It's good against many destroyers, but in a 1 destroyer and 5 battleship games, if your team doesn't spot and doesn't do their task, you cannot carry, because you'd only deal damage over time. And there's no way you can suddenly turn around the game. This anchorage usually needed 2 or 3 torpedoes and that's it. But I can't do anything right now. I need to spot for my DD, for my anchorage. But yeah, it's not the best thing. I probably will take a hit now. Yeah, he's turning my way. Fuck. And I knew this side would come. Fuck. I can't do anything, they're gonna kill me here. Come on, Anchorage, kill him.
Gegnerischer Kreuzer versenkt. Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren. Maschinenboost aktiviert. Kritischer Maschinenschaden. Problem gelöst.
What the fuck, they didn't take the seat cap. You must be kidding, guys.
Diesen Bereich erobern.
There were 5 ships and nobody gives a shit. That's crazy. We're gonna lose by points. I promise you they're gonna go down, both of them.
Feuer auf festgelegtes Ziel konzentrieren. Gefecht endet in 5 Minuten.
Come on, do the spotting. You see, by the way, I'm using my 3rd smoke now. So, with all the gunboat captains, I wouldn't have this 3rd smoke now. Come on, give me some spotting here. What the fuck?
Ich brauche Aufklärung. Ich brauche Aufklärung.
Oh man, come on, go spot. Fucking useless cruiser.
Deaktiviert. Kritischer Maschinenschaden. Problem gelöst.
I told you, we're gonna lose by points. Fucking idiots. I don't know what this fucking cruiser is doing. And the battleship is camping. Come on. Finally. Jesus Christ. We could easily have won this if they had kept C. I don't know why 3 battleships left the C cap after they killed the enemy part. Remember, they were 5 against 3. Or 6, and we were 2 against 6 on A cap. Ridiculous. So we have 140 left on the game clock, that's why I'm using my sonar. Anyway, it will run until the end of the game. But my guess is the Kagura is just running off. If he's clever. Yeah, probably they watch some. But anyway, those are cruiser and battleships captains. They don't watch my videos. They know they are the greatest players.
Torpedos auf Steuerbord.
That's why I had the sonar on. Oh, maybe I get a solo cap here. Let's see. Oh man, he's clever. He knows where the DD is. Great. Thanks for telling. Anyway, he will outspot me by half a kilometer. So if he is doing a mistake, we might get a chance, but I don't think it. Yeah, there's the spotting. Where are you? Come on. Are you brave? Okay. He just got the reset. Okay. Yeah, but this is the reason why I don't like the Friesland. Too few carry potential. So we wanted to play the tier 4. Where is it? Hill. Here we go. I run the hill with Gleaves, which is the torpedo captain, because we want the range extender here. And we have double concealment here. And note that I run the Deng Xiang on all my destroyers when I need concealment, because you have 3% concealment against 4 of Bay and Swirsky. So you lose 1% concealment, but you gain 3% torpedo damage. That's why I'm using this guy. And everything else is on speed. So we get extra speed boost, longer duration, and stuff like that. And then I have the anti-air equipped, and that gives it 46 points anti-air, and the range is 6 kilometers. So if we want to, we can shoot down some planes. And in low tiers, you usually have a carrier in the game, like 90%. That's why you have to spec against anti-air. So having said that, we run into 5 battleships. So Visby and Fubuki, they slightly outspotting us. Visby might not, but Fubuki might outspot us by like 0.2.
Alle Mann auf Gefechtsstation. Maschinenboost aktiv.
Yeah, like I said, 90%. So we got the 10% game. But believe it or not, these 46 points in anti-air, they are quite devastating. I had a couple of carriers chasing me the whole game, and I shot down like 20, 25 planes. And the carriers in tier 3 and 5, especially tier 3, they don't have much HP, so it doesn't take much anti-air to shoot them down. Note how I also always switch on the torpedo marker, so I can understand where these people go, which directions they head, which speed they go, and that helps me planning my torpedoes early on. You can predict their movements much better. And yeah. So let's see how we can get this Fuso. And now you see why I'm rushing in early on, because now we are in range. And we keep going here. Looks like the Fuso is prepared to rush our battleship. We got to turn out, not to be spotted. And the good thing is we have a torpedo launcher on the other side as well. So if he survives, he gets another set. And that should be it for the Fuso. So we're doing some left-sided, because if he wants to dodge, he needs to make a right turn. But he's not going to dodge, he's going to die.
Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff gesunken.
And you see these taubes over there? So
Maschinenboost
I was about to say the DD must be here, because these taubes gave the direction, and there's the DD. So from the taubes on the minimap, you usually can tell where the DDs are. So if you're playing, understand that you constantly should watch the map, and not the minimap on the left of this game, but this minimap here, because you see the traces of the shells and you see the torpedoes marked, like these white were friendly ones. And this gives a lot of information. If you see the shot traces but can't see a ship, you know there's a ship. And that really helps sometimes. So you should make use of this map as well. It's there for a reason, but almost nobody uses it. Oh, hello, Mr. DD.
Nebelwerfer gestartet.
Good dodge.
Wir haben einen gegnerischen Zerstörer versenkt. Problem gelöst.
Oh, what happened to my team? Hi, Keys. I'll read your message in a minute. I'm just busy here. Oh, now you can see the anti-air. We have some single spotted plane there.
Maschinenboost aktiviert.
Come, Landman, make a left turn. Oh, he's not fancying. Okay.
Das gegnerische Team hat die Führung übernommen.
So is this DD going
Kamerad, ich brauche Ihre Unterstützung.
going back to kill this guy or not? No, obviously not. Come on, don't be where I am. Go back.
Ich brauche Ihre Unterstützung.
I don't understand why destroyer captains don't have the situational awareness and they hang around with me. Go to a totally different place. What the fuck? So we're dropping 3 sets now because we want to make sure this Britannia is going down now. And I'm going back to ACAP now. And the DD is dead. What the fuck? Come on, you idiot. So this is tier 4. They don't have a clue. Okay, Britannia should be flooding. And maybe we get the Fubuki. He's almost dead. Come on. Die, you bastard.
Wir haben ein gegnerisches Schlachtschiff versenkt.
Maybe Kraken time. 7 minutes on the clock. Maybe I can do some work here. I need the Dunkirk down before I engage the Fubuki, because otherwise he will shred me. Okay, Dunkirk, where are you heading to? I doubt it's gonna be a solo warrior. The best I can get is a Kraken, probably. I need the Dunkirk first. Come on. Give me back the torps. Okay, let's go for the Fubuki. There he is.
Nebelwerfer gestartet.
Man, the Dunkirk dodge again. What the fuck? I want the Kraken. So you're rushing the smoke, Dunkirk? Or you're turning into the cap? What's the plan? Yeah, Dutchkirk. Oh, look at this. There's 3 ships, so maybe we hold some torps. We've got 4 minutes left. So maybe we hold back some torps and get one of those guys. Remember, if somebody knows you're there, you're better off torping somebody else who's not expecting you. Now let's do not a mistake. Maybe this spay. Oh no, I was low spotted, fuck. The fuck yeah, Ober. Ah, fuck. I made a mistake and ran into the Ober. Ah, shit. Could have been 5 or 6. Ah, whatever. Okay, so let's see. Next ship, what do you want? Ah, the Leningrad, okay. I haven't played the Leningrad for ages. I think it's not even in my favorite list. I don't like the Russians. I find them pretty underwhelming. What is that? It's a premium, isn't it? I think I don't have it. It's a premium tier 7, isn't it? I think I don't even own it. No, I don't own it. I've just I can play the Carver. I don't have it. We can do the Carver. So I'm going concealed Carver and HP and of course epic mod. So 5.8 and right, here we go. To be honest, I don't like the Russians. I don't play them very often. I prefer the French, because the French have very good guns as well if you need a gunfight with the reload booster. So they're similar to the Russians, but they have far better torpedoes and they have far better speed. So I'm not the player who sits in smoke, which you have to do with the Americans and the Russians. I like to be a spotter, I like to move around, so you cripple yourself off a lot if you're sitting in smoke. That's German. I'm running the German client. Yeah, Kleber, in my opinion, is the most versatile. Even though it doesn't have any detection, it can AP cruisers broadside below 4 kilometer with the reload booster and shred them, or even destroyers. It's very fast. You have a strategic, let's say, ownership of the map, because you can move your positions. Oh, I was thinking I'm playing the French, but I'm in the Khabarovsk now. Khabarovsk is the same problem. You need a spotter, or you need to stay far away. But then again, you cannot cap, so it's pretty difficult. Yeah, maybe let's see what the Henry is doing. Oh, the Henry is moving, okay. We need the Henry down.
Wir wurden entdeckt. Gute Arbeit. Alle Stationen. Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren. Verstanden.
Okay, I think we have to get into position. Okay, there's the gearing. Interesting.
Zurückziehen.
If they don't want the cap, I go into the cap. Nice, a gunboating gearing, that's interesting.
Alle Stationen. Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren. Maschinenboost deaktiviert. Nebelwerfer gestartet. Feueralarm. Nebelwand gelegt. Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff.
Okay, he's 7 kilometers away, some DDs coming from the left. I need to be prepared. Okay, he's in B cap. I can't reach him because he's behind an island. We want to burn down this Yamato now. Okay, gearing is coming closer. Let's drop some torpedoes for the gearing.
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen. Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff zerstört.
Well, not as close as I thought. And this ship is so slow moving, it's crazy. I think you have to carefully pick your fights in Khabarovsk. So now we can approach the gearing because the Henry is over there.
Meldeposition eines strategischen
And
Ziels.
I think the gearing may come around this island. But we are on our own now, so we have to take down the gearing. And we want to engage him behind that island. Yeah, Kleber is great. 62 knots if you're in attack speed within 7.5 kilometers of the enemy. And you can even have it going 65 if you use blue. So we got Torps back. We're in a good position now. Come on, where are you? Oh, that's your mistake. You shouldn't have turned. You shouldn't have turned.
Gegnerischer Zerstörer versenkt.
You see, I was out of reach of the Henry, and that's why I wanted to engage behind that island. So situational awareness is key. You have to always watch the minimap. You see the last position marker of the Henry, and he's probably going for the cap now, but we want to stay away. So we might reset him while he caps, but then we go direction B cap, assisting the team. But I think he's a little bit scared. He plays from the back. Yeah, 100 knots should be nuts. 100 knots. Maybe you can do some water skiing.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert. Wir wurden entdeckt. Achtung, melde Zielposition.
They don't have any more DDs, so we can really play it safe. We got a smoke left. Oh, really? You're kidding me. Great, I'm the spotter. By the way, if you're blind firing the smoke and you have the aim lock, and then the ship goes blind, you have to aim a little bit below the position you would aim with the aim lock. So I'm aiming here now, and if he was going dark, I would aim down here, and the shells go a little bit higher without the aim lock. So that's why now we have to aim a little bit lower to hit him, if he stays in the same position. So that's a little bit the secret of aiming into the smoke. Okay, we got a Henry from the back.
Versenkt.
I think we're gonna go for the battleship over there. Maybe we can drop some torps on him. I love to torp.
Gefecht endet in 5 Minuten.
He's slowing down. Okay, interesting. Now we gotta wait a minute. Come on, give me a top hit. There you go. Okay, let's finish him off. Okay. Not supposed to. Well, that was the cover. Okay, what next? Well, then I can go with the Kleber. No, I didn't do Kleber. That's why I chose it now. I don't think I have the Udaloy. Udaloy is also Russian, isn't it? As said earlier, I don't play the Russians much, and I don't like the Russians. So they have good guns, but my French have good guns as well. And in my opinion, they have many advantages. But now we have a carrier game, which is not the strength of the French. And we have one radar and a Kleber against us, and we have the infamous middle spawn. I don't like it. So we have 3 battleships on the left, and probably I'm gonna head left because the enemy team will have 3 battleships. So, and we're not going in, we first want to see where the carrier is. So we're going parallel for the start. Oh, they're reversing, that's looking good.
Ich brauche Ihre Unterstützung. Kommen Sie zurück.
You gotta love these reversers. Big legend, yeah, you have become a big legend already by reversing.
Ich brauche Aufklärung.
Let's see if the carrier does some spotting. Okay, that's good. We have the enemy carrier in the middle. You see we're going 67 knots already? Yeah, leg end. Maybe one legged. So what DD is that? There's the Kleber. Coming my way. And is this radar here? No, Ibuki, okay. Well, we're not gonna take the cap for now, or maybe we take the cap. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We have 3 DDs in this game. Doesn't matter. If I'm a single DD, I don't take the cap because I don't want to tell the carrier I'm around. But with 3 DDs, it doesn't matter. So question is, do we have a brave Yamato moving on? Really?
Feuer auf festgelegtes Ziel konzentrieren.
Ooh, fuck, I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. I cannot shoot now. That's why the Yamato was brave, because there was the DD in front. Need some anti-air protection.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
Okay, there's too much radar. Maybe I help the Kleber in the center a bit. not looking good. Nice.
Gute Arbeit.
If you can get down the Alaska, that would be much appreciated.
Ziel konzentrieren.
So if somebody hits the gearing and he lost some of his HP, I'm gonna engage him. Nice, now come to me.
Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren.
Fordere Hilfe an.
Okay, we got the carrier as well.
Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren. Achtung, melde Zielposition.
Couldn't do much here in this game at the moment.
Achtung, melde Zielposition. Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren. Alle Stationen, Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
He's probably popping a radar in a second.
Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren. Maschinenboost aktiviert. Achtung, melde Zielposition.
Well, I guess this is not the usual game. Come on, shoot the Alaska. Nice. Oh, that was nice. Excellent.
Wir haben einen gegnerischen Zerstörer versenkt.
Hat die Führung übernommen.
I don't think he had torps ready.
Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren.
Oh, hello, Mr. Carrier. You're coming my way? You don't watch the minimap? That's interesting. Yeah, look for me, South. I'm coming through you.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
Public car. Okay, let's do it, Mr. Public Car. That happens if you don't watch the minimap.
Torpedos achter aus.
Look how I can outrun the torpedoes. You gotta love the speed of the Kleber. Oh, Mr. Khabarovsk. Didn't realize you were around. Where is he looking at? He's not looking at me. Well, so far so good. Well, game started off a little bit slow, but sometimes you start slow, sometimes you get the points early. Good. What else? Let's do some Shima torps if you don't have a request for destroyer. I'm gonna play this one. The Shima is an excellent torp boat, everybody knows that. But what most people don't know, the IGN guns, they reload slow, but they're very accurate. So their shell grouping and their dispersion is very, very good. And that is why they are the most underrated guns in the game, because people think that reload time is the most important. It is not. If you compare it to the Americans, that's why the Hayate is such a good boat, because the reload is slow, but you can go into a gunfight with a summoner because every bullet hits. And with the Americans or some other destroyers, the dispersion is much greater, and that means if from, let's say, 10 bullets from the USDD, only 5 hits, and 5 out of 5 from the IGN hit, they have a comparable damage output. So this is what most people don't get. They only look at the reload, but you have to look at the sigma, which means the grouping and the dispersion. And the more accurate the shells are, the less reload you need. So now I'm the only destroyer. That means, I just realized that means I need to go away and don't tell them where I am for the moment, because we want to surprise catch them. And first we need to understand where the carrier is, and probably he's on our side, so between B and C, because usually they launch directionally opposite.
Gegnerische Streitkräfte am Horizont gesichtet.
Okay.
Alle Stationen. Brauche
Yeah,
Feuerunterstützung.
there he is. I don't like the battleship next to me because that attracts the carrier and then he will find me. So I basically dislike any ship next to me because that's like a pointer. Shoot me, shoot me.
Kommen Sie zurück.
Gute Arbeit.
Okay, enemy DD is at C. That's what I just said earlier. If you go into the C cap, everybody will know you're there. Why can't I mark the cap now?
Diesen Bereich erobern.
Where's the carrier? Can't mark the carrier, fuck. Oh, it's the carrier probably? No. Really? Where's the carrier?
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
Oh, he dropped some planes there. Okay. Fuck, he's getting me now. I don't like it. Come on, move out, move out, move out. He's gonna spot me now. Fuck. If he's a beginner, he keeps on going for the battleship. If he's a pro, he keeps me spotted. Need to get into torpedo range.
Alle Stationen. Brauche Feuerunterstützung.
Well, I guess we're losing a battleship now. Oh, it's the same carrier from before. Interesting. So we need to get the carrier. But look at the teams. What the fuck is going on here? Well, I guess this guy is gonna have a break now. Okay, time for the Republic. He's looking for me. Let's wait for him. So he's turning around and then he'll be torped. He didn't watch the mini-map before, so why should he have done this now?
Achtung, melde Zielposition. Maschinenboost aktiviert. Nebelwerfer gestartet.
Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff gesichtet.
Alle Stationen. Brauche Nebelwand gelegt. Alle Stationen. Brauche Feuerunterstützung.
So far, so good.
Achtung, melde Zielposition.
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Actually, there is an option. This is the double-sided, the double-sized minimap already. So the original minimap is smaller than this one, and the option says double the size, so this is already double the size.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
Let's take a bet he's coming back.
Gute Arbeit. Toll gemacht.
Maybe I get a hit on the Colbert? No. Oh. Kill the Colbert then. Oh, I wanted the kill. Yeah, the Shima has guns. To some people's surprise.
Problem gelöst. Kritischer Maschinenschaden.
Unser Team hat die
Man, how far away can you stay with the Republic? Mr. Steve. Probably the most useless battleship in the red team.
Problem gelöst.
Hello, Charlie. Yeah, why not? Let's play the 46. That's a nice ship. I like to play it. The Germans have been buffed with the faster torpedo reload. And 46 with the reload booster has good guns. People say they don't have good guns, but what they mean is they don't have good HE, but they have excellent AP. They do 3,000 per bullet. So you really shred cruisers broadside with this AP. Mr. Steve is too much afraid. Maybe I get the time to catch the ACAP to get some additional XP. He might be killing the Napoli. Uh, 46 is totally worth it. Shall I waste torpedoes on the Republic? Or will he eat Napoli torpedoes? Let's see, how did this guy do? Oh, he was first. Come on, really? Yeah, because he survived last. And then you accumulate the most damage if you don't tank. I think there's some issue in this game in terms of reward, that it's rewarded that you survive longer, but you don't play the objectives, but you do some damage, and then you become top of your team, and these people think they played a good game by hanging at the border all the time and doing some 20-kilometer damage. And I don't know how you can correct this, but I think this is the problem, why we have so many battleships staying in the back and not playing the objectives. Okay, I'm running 46 with the blue. Double concealment, again, not with Swirsky, but with Dan Chiang for the 3% better torpedo damage. I do the fast reload. And you could also go Mosquito, also very nice, just to give you the difference. With the legendary mod I installed here, you have a torpedo reload of 52 seconds now, and it will go down to 47 if you have 150k damage. And if I switch to Mosquito, the damage will be reduced from 14 to 9k, but the reload will go down to 38 seconds from 52, which is pretty nice. So it can be played both ways. Let's play it this way now.
Die Schlacht beginnt.
Maschinenboost aktiviert.
Gegnerische Streitkräfte entdeckt.
aktiviert.
Achtung, melde Zielposition.
Achtung, melde Zielposition. Maschinenboost aktiviert. Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren.
übernommen.
Alle Stationen. Meldet
Wir haben ein
Position eines
gegnerisches
strategischen
Schlachtschiff
Ziels.
versenkt.
Achtung, meldet Zielposition. Alle Stationen. Brauche Feuerunterstützung. Gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren.
Das gegnerische Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Kritischer Maschinenschaden. Problem gelöst. Hauptturm kritisch beschädigt. Kritischer Maschinenschaden.
Das gegnerische Team steht kurz vor dem Sieg.
Alle Stationen. Melde Position eines strategischen Ziels.
Unser Team verlässt sich auf Sie.
Gegnerische Schlachtschiff versenkt.
Actually, it is on, yes. Can't you hear me?
Alle Mann auf Gefechtsstation.
I didn't say anything before. I'm not constantly talking. Also, if I'm focused on the game, I don't talk much because I'm focused then. You know, everything is stealth. You see the smoke icon is in stealth, my mic is in stealth, everything is stealth. This is a total DD channel. Everything in stealth.
Gegnerische Streitkräfte am Horizont gesichtet.
Oh, we got a reversing Friedrich. Very nice. What's the plan, guys? My plan is to torp you from the side. Let's see if you allow me to torp you guys. Welcome to my world. So again, we don't want to go into the cap here because we don't want to alert the Friedrich. He's a very scary reverser, so he is hoping nobody's around. And that's why we don't want to alert him. So it's like with the deer, you know. Okay, we use a widespread because he's moving forward and backward. We're smoking up here. And we're burning down him a little bit. Hopefully he's gonna damage combat.
Nebelwand gelegt.
Okay, we got a DD in front. Mr. Kagiro. I guess the Kagiro is gonna torp the smoke pretty soon.
Achtung, melde Zielposition.
We could shoot the Kagiro, but it doesn't make sense at the moment. We're in the wrong position and the battleships would shoot at us. Let's get into the cap first and stay outside the radar, the sonar range, but Friedrich is done. And maybe we get a torp through to the Heesen as well. Yeah, I'm not there. Nice try, but I'm not there. There's the Death Flood. And Mr. Fuja, what is your plan?
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Let's see if the Kagiri is still camping there. No, he's not. Okay, we will be waiting for the Kagiri coming out of smoke. Like I said earlier, it's always the thing, you need to choose your fights. You need to analyze the map and then you pick your fights. Okay, the wolf pack is here, 3 destroyers. Let's see what we're gonna do. Okay, that was a quick one.
Maschinenboost aktiviert.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Maybe we can kill the Heathen. Well, I got 2 floods. That's why it's 100k. And these German destroyers, they reload very fast in 52 seconds. So if you drop a set of torps every 50 seconds or even every 25, there's no way they can avoid a flood. Okay, he's turning in. Maybe we get the kill torpedo. Ah, well then, we're gonna rush him. I guess he's gonna reverse. So we take him from the back. No, not gonna reverse. But anyway, it's safer to come from behind, because his gun's pointing to the front, and he can't do anything if I come from the back.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
Yeah, well, that's the flood. Game over. I only got 1 cap and a couple of damage. But hey, win is a win. So what next? We're gonna play the Changmu. But here we need the torpedo reload. And here I have a special configuration. I don't have Udaloy. I can't play that. We have 200 meter less detection, And they have the deep water torpedoes, so they don't hit destroyers, but they hit like a trucks. They have a concealment of 0.6 kilometer with this inspiration here, reducing 200 0.2. So it's 0.6 in total. So detection is very low. Speed is okay with 70. And they hit like 20k. And reload is 75 seconds. And we have 2 torpedo reload boosters on top. And it's 2 times 10 torpedoes. So we can spam 20 torpedoes on cruisers and battleship. And the Chongmu does have radar. And it's a 17 seconds, 7.5 kilometer radar. So this thing is good to spot destroyers and to fight anything which is not a destroyer, or to finish off destroyers. Also a very good destroyer. If you have a carrier in the game, it's not bad. AA is medium, but the performance is when you have a lot of battleships and cruisers. And the less destroyer you have, the better, because the torpedoes don't hit it. Yeah, that looks good. And we only have the Cleveland with radar. And there's no detection. Maybe they run, no, Östergötland. Maybe they run it with radar. We shall see. So again, we're firing up the speed boost to get into the cap as soon as possible. We are located. That means we're probably going to have the Östergötland here, because they usually run twist and twag. Z44 usually does not. Could also be the mines. Östergötland is a Pan-Asian destroyer, the enemy team. It does have the fastest torpedoes in game. So the Pan-Asian line, the Småland and the Halland and the Östergötland, they run like 90 knots if you spec them for torps. So pretty decent, but they do low damage. They do 10k per torpedo. So I can eat a torpedo and still have half of my health. Okay, we have an Atlantico here. We want to get into good topping position here. And we're spamming the radar now because we don't want a surprise from the Östergötland. And that helps me to get the cap now because I scared him off. And it will take him 30 seconds to get back to the cap. That's my guess at least. And maybe we can get some torps out on the Republic on top of that. And also we get another set on the Atlantico to get the flood. So we scared everybody off. And there's the Cleveland, he's too far out. He can't do anything with his radar. And we have the DD over here. You see, I was telling the Östergötland is on my way because he's using the location, so the twist and track. It's always good if you're prepared. We've got a flood on the Atlantico. So we got this cap, now we move on to the B cap. Oh, he dodged them, okay. But everybody's scared off and we can take the caps now. And once we got the caps, we go for the kills. Okay, the Oster is in the cap now. No time for radar yet. What's your strategy? You want to take as many caps as possible because they give you a lot of XP and silver and stuff, so they pay off the most. And obviously they help to win the games.
Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
What happens to these mines? You kidding me?
Fordere Hilfe an.
Sorry mate, can't help you now.
Feuer auf festgelegtes Ziel konzentrieren.
Gotta hit the Brandenburg. Unfortunately, the island was in the way. Otherwise, I would have killed the Brandenburg. But I had to aim behind him. Now he's coming my way. Same again. Island will be in the way. What the fuck?
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Thanks guys, appreciate you watching. Okay, let's go for the Oster. This side is done. The rest can be done by the team. We keep the middle cap. So we should have this covered. But I'm always skeptically saying should. You never know.
Maschinenboost aktiviert.
Yeah, exactly. We don't open because the secondary of the Brandenburg will shred us. And since we don't have smoke, we need to pick our fights. But I think it's maybe time for the Republic now. Brandenburg will burn down. No need to drop torps on him. Okay, the Oster is in the cap and he's here. So we want to get rid of the torps for the Republic and then we go for the Ostergotland.
Achtung, melde Zielposition.
I think the Republic will be turning in now because he wants to get into the big cap. But is he completely turning or no?
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Question is, what is the plan? Okay, we put the guns on the left side because we want the island between us and the Republic. And hopefully we're gonna engage the Oster. We are almost pulling the trigger. The radar is up. We want to be prepared. So where's the Ostergotland?
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
We're slowing down because he's probably giving the torpedoes a lead. And of course we speed it up again. And because we put the island between us and the Republic cannot spot us. And he might get our torps. No, he's not. Okay. Okay, time to get the cap. Get some additional points. That's free money, free XP. And it yields more than killing the Republic, so I don't care for the Republic. We want the money. You see, we already got 2 solo caps. And I guess this is probably, despite having only 1 torpedo hit and 37k, this is minimum, I would say, 2,200k game, maybe 2,400. Okay, time to take a pee. Be back in a minute.
Gefecht endet in 5 Minuten.
Okay, back just in time. So, with 3 solo caps, we shall see, 2,500. So I was right, probably 2,200, 300 was 2. So you see, I barely did damage or did anything, just 1 torpedo hit, but the 3 caps put me on top of the line. So I usually stay around the caps and get this extra money. And if I had gotten a little bit more torpedo hits and wanted, or let's say 2 more kills, this would have been a 3.5k game. So, what was the next? Is there any DD requested? I forgot. Oh, we can do the Oster maybe. So you can see. Let's play the Smarland. It's the same like Oster, but better tier, it's more fun. Where's the Smarland? There it is. So I run it with Steak. I do the concealment with Bay. I get the HP. I do fast torpedo reload. I do normal concealment, not the 2% extra. So the difference here is this one is 2% better concealment. But 2% on 5k is 100 meters. So 0.1 better concealment, but you're losing 10% HP. That is like putting away Sims. So basically this is not exactly, but somewhat neutralizing Sims, and that's why I don't take this one. And then this one is interesting. You have 5% torpedo damage and 10% faster torpedo reload. Then we go for speed. And then again we go for speed. Most people use Unstoppable. I rarely use it. because usually you have the damage con for one time, and if you have to use it a second time in 10 seconds or 15 seconds, you're already dead because so many people shoot at you. So for me, this is pretty useless. I use this one because within 7.5 kilometer of the enemy ship, you get 10% extra speed. So this is very good for ambush, or if a cruiser chases you and he's 6 kilometers behind you, you get 10% extra speed and you can just outrun him. So he will never catch you. So that's why I run this configuration. And obviously I have the legendary mod for torpedo reloads here. I run this legendary mod on almost all of my destroyers, tiers 7 and up, as at least tier 8 and legendary, but most played tier 7 also I run the legendary. So I didn't buy any steel ship. I invested all my I don't know 50-60k steel into legendary mods. So I bought like 30 legendary mods because I think they are a huge advantage. They give you 5% more damage for each kill. And my average kill is 1.6, I think. So basically you can say I do 2 kills in a game. And that means in average I get 10% more damage with this mod. So that's why I'm using the legendary. I wanted to show you the torpedoes if you don't know. These are the fastest one. As you can see, they do 90 knots. And you have one set of 5, one set of 3 here. 56 seconds reload, but only 11k damage. And here again, it is very important to run this legendary mod, because if you happen to have 1 kill or 2 kills, you get 10% more. So it's already 12,500 to 13,000. So every bit of damage helps. And by the way, good morning to everybody who recently joined this stream. This is a Saturday morning stream. We have 11 o'clock in Austria, in beautiful Vienna, where I am located. We have snow outside, so Christmas time is coming. So I hope you have a wonderful first Christmas weekend. Okay, we have Stalingrad and Alaska with radar. Maybe the Minotaur with radar. Probably he's going to run radar because he's in a division with Shimakaze, and probably the Shimakaze will smoke up and he will use the radar. So my guess is the Mino is running radar. And what else? Yeah, Shimakaze will outspot us. So this is not going to be an easy game. The Smalan does have a good speed boost. It has a 30% speed boost. So you can see we're going to go 50 knots and more with this speed boost. And it does have 5 of them. And you probably can use all 5 of them. Seeing the sunshine today with 20 degrees or 25 degrees would be a dream for me today. Everything is white outside, like winter wonderland. If you do zoning torps, one tip, what I just did, I just dropped torps randomly into a spot where I expected a D to show up. Make sure that you have fast reloading torps. So you can see I have my torps back in 35 seconds. If you have a 2-minute reload, don't do zoning torps, because you will engage enemy destroyers with your pants down, no torpedoes available. And that doesn't make sense. So zoning torps only make sense if you have, let's say, 90 seconds and less reload. So when the game starts, it takes usually 90 seconds to engage the first enemy. So you can see the game clock is 2 minutes into the game, and we are ready to engage now. Torpedoes are back now. There was no hit, but we are ready to engage. We got a gearing next to us, and you see the last position marker. There's a DD in the center, so we're going back to that way. Okay, I'm gonna fire up the radar pretty soon to see where the DD is. I don't want to run into him behind the corner. There he is.
Maschinenboost alle Stationen. Melde Position eines strategischen Ziels. Alle Stationen. Melde Position eines strategischen Ziels.
Fordere Unterstützung an. Wir wurden entdeckt. Wir wurden entdeckt.
Come on, shoot the St. Louis.
Alle Stationen. Brauche Feuerunterstützung.
The good thing is with the small cone, it's almost like shooting single torpedoes in this ship. And the Heesen is on fire. And maybe we can get a flooding with the Heesen.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
Ich brauche Unterstützung.
Feuer auf festgelegtes Ziel konzentrieren.
Nice, we got a flood. The problem is with the low damage torpedoes, the lower the basic damage of a torpedo, the smaller the flood chance. So torpedoes with 24k damage, they have almost 100% flood chance. So every torpedo will cause a flooding. With 10k, you have probably a 20 to 30% flood chance. That's a guess, but
Brauche Aufklärung. Alle Stationen. Brauche Feuerunterstützung.
okay, now let's go for the Khabarovsk.
Alle Stationen. Feuer auf das
We're gonna use AP on her, and we're gonna use some torpedoes.
Maschinenboost aktiviert.
No. And maybe it's hard-coded, I don't know, but fact is there is a different flood chance which increases with the base damage of torpedoes. So I don't know if they hard-coded it per torpedo, maybe, or if this is a percentage of the base damage, I don't know that. But fact is there is increasing flood chance with increasing damage.
Achtung. Beschützen der Basis ist unsere Hauptaufgabe.
Okay, Stalingrad is using the radar.
Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren.
But luckily for me, the guns point to the wrong direction. St. Louis is not prepared, and the Stalingrad radar doesn't take long.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert. Feuer auf festgelegtes Ziel konzentrieren.
Come on, get this fucking Stalingrad down.
Problem gelöst.
Oh, we're losing because the base is gone.
Haltet die Basis auf irgendeine Weise.
Yeah, potato teams. You gotta like it. The battleship behind me is pretty useless. He should have killed 1 or 2 cruisers already.
Boost aktiviert. Alle Stationen. Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
Jesus Christ.
Das gegnerische Team hat die Führung übernommen.
You're kidding me. Oh well.
Sie sind unsere letzte Hoffnung.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
Yeah, I wish. But with 2 DDs in the enemy base, there is no worry at all. The cruisers just didn't perform. Look, we have Mino, Wooster, and the 2 battleships. So it makes it hard against 3-4 raider ships. As a destroyer, you cannot carry much. If they don't bring down 1 or 2 of them.
Gefecht endet in 5 Minuten.
Let's do some AP. Anyway, game is over.
Maschinenboost aktiviert. Kritischer Maschinenschaden.
Gegnerischer Kreuzer gesunken.
Problem gelöst.
I have like 30 solo warriors, roughly. So, next DD. Let's play it again. Maybe we'll get a carrier game.
Alle Mann auf Gefechtsstation.
Maschinenboost aktiviert.
Gute Arbeit.
Yeah, I think it was impressive to understand how strong this AA is. because it really stands out of most DD. But basically nobody's playing carriers in legendary tier, and tier 7 is also maybe 10% of the games. So it's really not worth to play DD unless you're in a division and you're forcing carriers. Okay, we got a DD here.
Alle Stationen, melde Position eines strategischen Ziels. Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
Fucking secondary.
Feueralarm! Problem gelöst. Feuer auf festgelegtes Ziel konzentrieren.
Come on, I suffer all my HP and you fuckers don't get the Shima down. Oh my god, really? That's ridiculous. Who is gonna spot me here? Oh, there's a DD in smoke. Okay, that's why. Okay, I gotta move out here. Look how my team is spread out. What the fuck? We lost the battleship already. Nobody's fighting for anything. What happens to these campers over here? Really?
Achtung, unterstützt das verbündete Ziel. Maschinenboost aktiviert.
Man, can you please hit this fucking DD? Ah, can't do anything. Look at the team position. That's ridiculous. They don't move in, they give a shit. They leave me alone, no support. They shoot, but they can't hit. Ah, crazy game. Oh man, I need a DD where I can carry. Because they are so stupid. What we're gonna take? No, we're gonna do a YOLO here. Let's do a YOLO. That's gonna be a 90-second game. I play the Kitakaze after. To be honest, I don't fancy Kitakaze much. It has nice guns and so on, but it's slow. And I don't like slow DDs. They take you the option to take caps and stuff like that. And again, if you're against other destroyers, then you need to have some reconnaissance. And if you're the single destroyer, all your smokes don't help you because your team is not going to spot for you. You see where they stand. They stand 3 squares away from anything, so they can't spot anything. And Kitakaze works well in a team, but as a solo player, you have to be lucky that you have either detection in the team and a player who knows what he's doing. But it's not working if you carry a bunch of noobs. So let's see, Dragon, Asasho, Azuma. Okay, this could be a nice rush here. Let's go in YOLO. They don't have early detection. Let's see what we can do.
Maschinenboost aktiviert.
I'm not playing this now to survive. I'm playing for 90 seconds, ideally 2-ship kill, and then probably I will be killed. But that's sufficient. If you take down 2 ships, if everybody takes down 2 ships, you only need 5 to perform.
Gegnerische Streitkräfte am Horizont gesichtet.
Unfortunately, my team is not in a position where they can spot anything. Okay, we got both Azumas over there.
Nebelwerfer gestartet.
Bye bye. Come on, get him. No, he dodged it? What the fuck?
Nebelwand gelegt.
I have 4 ships in the background, nobody's coming around. Man, that makes me angry.
Gegnerischen Kreuzer gesichtet.
Kritischer Maschinenschaden.
But in these cases, I'm gonna leave the cap, because I'm not supporting for campers. That bores me out.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert. Alle Stationen. Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
Oh my god, Jean Bart, come on, push it.
Alle Stationen. Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren. Kritischer Maschinenschaden. Problem gelöst.
You guys mind shooting this fucking Yudachi?
Nebelwerfer gestartet.
Sorry mate, that's it for you. Thanks for playing.
Gegnerische Schlachtschiff versenkt.
Nebelwand gelegt.
Man, how bad can my team be? What is this guy doing here? Sasha shooting guns. Oh my god, only experts.
Wir haben ein gegnerisches Schlachtschiff versenkt. Torpedos voraus. Gegnerische Schlachtschiff.
Okay, we got a DD.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
Okay, guns to the right side because we have right-hand sided torpedoes. And it should be the Sasho. Okay.
Fordere Hilfe an.
What is this fucking camper doing? Can you be less useless, please?
Wir wurden entdeckt.
Okay, I missed out on him. Fucking shit.
Zerstörer gesichtet. Wir wurden entdeckt.
Problem gelöst.
Nice. Well, another loss. That's crazy. There had been 5 ships in the sea cap in the beginning, all camping, and nobody got one of these fucking Azumas down. Ah, these people shouldn't be allowed to play in that tier. Okay, come on, baby. Let's do it.
Maschinenboost aktiviert.
Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff gesichtet.
Ah! Fucking dragon. If only the cruiser wasn't so far away. He's completely useless that far out. He's 13 kilometers out. What the fuck? Yeah, can't do anything here.
Das gegnerische Team steht kurz vor dem Sieg.
Come on, kill the Alabama. Kill the Wichita. And then we move on. Can't do much more than this. 2 solo caps, 3 kills. Bunch of potatoes. We even had a division, they didn't get 0 kills. What an expert. Jesus Christ, 1,800 in a loss. Wow, the dragon played well. 6 kills, not bad. So, what are we gonna do now? Let's play the Fantask. I like the Fantask. Oh, we play the Caprice. It's basically the Fantask, but the reload is a little slower. The range is 0.3 kilometer more if you configure that like a Fantask. Everything else, speed is the same, artillery is the same, survival is the same. So I'm using the reload booster and the 20% speed boost. You could also equip a sonar instead of the speed boost, and you could also use what's that? There's a bug. Fuck. That you see the icons here? It should be the smoke icon. That's funny. Okay, but I'm going this way. And I'm using Turbid, but not with Smogalon, but with I1 speed like I do usually. We need the range extender, concealment, and fast torpedo reload, and double concealment built here. And that gets me 5.2 and 9.6 range. So this is basically a premium Le Fantasque in tier 7. The difference is it doesn't have the narrow top angle of Le Fantasque. It only has a super wide or a single torpedoes. So single torpedoes can be very useful, like the British have it, but sometimes you want to have the narrow cone. I would prefer to have the ship in a narrow and a single torpedo mode, because you barely use wide at all. But unfortunately, they only give you either the single or the widespread, which you don't want to use here. So you want to use the single.
Gefechtsstation.
Maschinenboost aktiviert.
So you can see how large it is. If I fire 3 torpedoes, then basically you can also drop the randoms.
Gegnerische Streitkräfte entdeckt.
Alle Stationen. Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
Interesting, there's no DD.
festgelegtes Ziel konzentrieren.
Oh wow, single DD? From Surrey? Or from Jervis maybe? Okay, time to move out. Job done. Jervis
Feuer
it
auf
is.
festgelegtes Ziel konzentrieren.
Now you see me aiming a little bit lower,
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
because without the aim lock... Oh, they got the Surrey, nice. Okay, I think we can rush him now.
Torpedos voraus. Achtung, melde Zielposition.
There should be another DD if there were torpedoes from the right. Seaton. So what was the third? The Somers, okay. Interesting. Okay, let's rush the Eugene.
Maschinenboost aktiviert. Achtung, melde Zielposition.
Ah, man, the Seaton got me.
Gegnerischen Kreuzer versenkt.
That's why I always say, be careful about the battleships and get the island in between. The problem was that that this cruiser didn't take the attention of of my cruiser I was rushing, because if he wouldn't have hidden, if he would have rushed with me, the guns would be pointing to the front and so on. It would have made things much easier. But unfortunately he hit, so I was the only target. And yeah, but still, anyway, I'm probably gonna be top 3 in this game. So, what's it gonna be now? So much is too easy. You wanted to see the Kitakaze. Nah, I don't like it too much, but okay. So I run it with the generic captain, 24,000, 5.2 concealment, somewhat average speed. Torpedoes is 2.5 minutes, almost 3 minutes reload. They hit hard, but it's only 6. And you got 3 reload boosters, so basically you can spam every 3 minutes. You can spam 12 torpedoes. And with the generic captain, you get 22% more better fire chance. And besides that, I'm doing rudder shift, and I'm doing concealment, torpedo damage, and HP. And I got an epic mod here for faster reload. So we're having 2.5 seconds reload. But it's a very small caliber. It's just 100 millimeter. You can't hit cruisers broadside. So forget about that. You can only shoot the structure. So no citadels with this one. That's why I don't like it. I like the 139 French because they can easily citadel most of the cruisers. This one cannot. Torpedoes are okay if you hit, but they have a low concealment. Their high concealment, no, low concealment was 1.7. It's not so good. This one has quite a good AA. Yeah. Again, it's not my favorite. It's not a bad DD. It's decent. It can perform. But you need the situation. You need a spotter for your 6-minute smoke or 7 minutes. If you don't have a spotter, you have a problem if you need to gun open water. And you have a hard time carrying the team because you have torps only every 3 minutes. So if you time it right, you can be very devastating. But if not, you have an issue. So this one could be interesting. I have a DD with me.
Kamerad, ich brauche Ihre Unterstützung.
If he does the spotting, this could be interesting. Yeah, that's true, but there's you just hold the button down and it shots the single shots. The single shots have the disadvantage. You'll be easier located in smoke, so it helps people to do blind firing. If you do the quick double pull, like this one, wait a second, like this one, you fire off all guns at once, and that makes it harder. So I double pull quickly. But if you just hold it down, it goes like this. So usually I fire the double pull, which makes it harder to target me for enemy ships. Oh, come on, don't sail by my side, you noob. I hate this.
Gegnerische Streitkräfte am Horizont gesichtet. Wir wurden entdeckt.
Ich brauche Ihre Unterstützung.
Alle Stationen, brauche Feuerunterstützung.
Yogumo, we can go AA now, AP now. Because against the DD, we cannot hit at all. Okay, where's the fucking Yogumo?
Problem gelöst.
If only my DD would do some spotting. What the fuck, he's sitting there.
Kamerad, ich brauche Ihre Unterstützung.
And this is what I said, this ship here is useless if you don't have a spotter.
Ich brauche Aufklärung.
At least he dies, huh? No.
Kommen Sie zurück.
Maschinenboost
Ich brauche
deaktiviert.
Aufklärung.
Ah, fuck. The Mogami is coming around. No, it's the Ruprecht. Interesting. Oh, he's that far out, okay.
Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff zerstört. Wir haben einen gegnerischen Zerstörer versenkt.
As I said, if you have spotting, this ship can perform. If you don't have spotting, you saw what happened when the other DD was behind my smoke. Even though he was a spotter DD with 4.9 concealment, the Gumu is not supposed to be in the back. If you do it like that, you're playing it totally wrong.
Maschinenboost aktiviert.
Maybe we can pull off some shots on the Veneto behind that island. I play the black, yes. It's not bad with the radar, but the sea mines, the slow-moving torpedoes, they're a little bit difficult to aim. Too bad this Yogumo is so useless. I hate it when destroyers hang around me. Come on, can you come 20 meters closer, you fucking idiot? We block our torps. Crazy. How can people be so useless? So what I do here, I immediately use the reload booster. So I get 2 sets off, and then I have the reload. And if I smoke up now, the Yogumo will sit in my smoke, this fucking idiot. So I need to find a position where this guy is gone. He doesn't understand he needs to spot. He's such a moron.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
Come on, move it, idiot. Maybe I get the Veneto. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Nebelwerfer gestartet.
Come on, spot for me now. Don't shoot, don't smoke up. Spot for me. Oh no! Ah, what an idiot. At least he's dead now. Fucking noob. Really, this is the best example of how not to play destroyers. I'm fucked up now. The Veneto will shred me. No torpedoes ready.
Achtung, unterstützt das verbündete Ziel. Abgelehnt.
Another Hayate. Oh man, if this Yogumo hadn't played so stupid, we could have won this. Fucking idiot. And you could tell from the beginning how he was behaving. When he smoked up behind me, it was clear this guy was a noob and he has no clue of the game. So now you saw why I don't like the Kitakaze. 3 minutes torpedo is too few to carry. If I had my Fantask with 60 seconds, I would have sunk the Veneto, and then I had survived because the Veneto sunk me in the end against the Hayate. The game would have been completely different. So I don't like these 3-minute reload torpedoes. Ships without torpedoes like Friesland and so on, they cannot carry. And there are too many bad players you have to carry. So it doesn't make sense to play them. You can play them in a division, then they perform, because then you make sure you have your spotter and you have your radar and all that stuff. But as a solo player, I cannot recommend them. In a smoke without a spotter, these days I don't play smoke. I think I was thinking about doing a video only noobs play smoke these days. Because you need to spot for your team all the time. You can't sit in the smoke, and you have to kill while you're running around. That's why I like Fantask and Kleber, because they do all of that. You get the caps, you get the kills, you get the spotting.
Gefechtsstation. Maschinenboost aktiviert.
Kamerad, ich brauche Ihre Unterstützung.
Okay, 2 battleships pushing, that's nice. What about you?
Kommen Sie zurück.
Can you find their engine, please?
Kommen Sie zurück.
Man, this battleship is probably the best covered at the start, because he's completely behind an island and he's going for a piss.
Gegnerische Streitkräfte entdeckt.
We're gonna drop some torps at the camper position where destroyers usually hide. Udachi and Jervis, so we have better guns than both of them. We just must not engage the sonar of the Jervis. But besides that, we should be okay.
Torpedos achte aus!
We are reversing because we want to use the torpedoes on the other side. That's why we're turning the guns.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
We need to do a right turn because there's the battleships on the left and the cruiser, and we need to get the island in between them and us. Because otherwise we are toast. The Suya will shred us.
Feueralarm! Problem gelöst. Feuer auf festgelegtes Ziel konzentrieren.
Okay, everybody moving out. Ah, clever blind tops. Usually you don't want to chase battleships with your torpedoes, but I think I'm gonna drop some over here to scare them away. And now we're in range of the California. So we're going more to the center, we're going into the cap now. We got the Odin incoming.
Maschinenboost aktiviert. Feuer auf festgelegtes Ziel konzentrieren.
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Alle Stationen, melde Position eines strategischen Ziels.
Okay, let's get ready for the Odin.
Alle Stationen, melde Position eines strategischen Ziels.
Bestätige. Fordere Unterstützung an.
Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff zerstört. Feueralarm!
Well, that's bad luck that I got a fire from the Suya. So there's still a Udachi left. We don't want him to spot with the fire on, because it's 7 kilometer concealment now. Okay, we're good to go. Do we see any torpedoes here? No, we don't see any torpedoes, because that would tell where the Yudachi might be.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
Okay. That's interesting. It's good they spotted the Yudachi over there. Leaves me some room to maneuver here.
Achtung, melde Zielposition.
Bestätige.
Too bad I didn't get a flood on the Iowa. And too bad they didn't kill the Yudachi. What the fuck? Okay, let's get broadside. We need to get this ruffle. Guess he soon will be reversing, so we hold the torpedoes a little bit. We have 5.2 concealment, so we can hold them until we get more broadside to him.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren.
Yeah, I'm about to, don't worry. Oh, nice dodge.
Das war ein großartiges Gefecht. Maschinenboost aktiviert.
Gefecht endet in 5 Minuten.
There's my flood. No flood. And Yudachi is in B cap. Okay. Okay, let's go for the Yudachi. Anyway, I think the game is over before I reach the Yudachi. There's the Yudachi. If he's dead, we won. Come on, shoot him. You see, this is what I was explaining the whole morning. The French are very versatile. They have good guns, they have excellent torpedoes, good range for the torpedoes, good speed for the torpedoes. The ship is fast, you can get the caps, you can go left, right, north, south, whatever you need. You can chase carriers. You can run after ships with almost 60 knots. If they run away with 30 knots, you still get closer. With other DDs who run 44, 35 knots, they hardly can chase anybody. And they are not as versatile. That's why I like the French so much. But also the Evergreen, let's play this one. I like the 23. It's my most played chip, by the way. I have 1,000, almost 1,200 battles in it. 52 seconds reload of torpedoes. It has been buffed recently.
Alle Mann auf Effektstation.
So for those of you guys who recently started to watch the stream, my smoke icon is broken. So you just see there's 2 smoke concealments, but the icon is in smoke, so it's smoked up. It's a bug in the game somewhere, somehow, I don't know. I have to restart the game, then it disappears. I do have the Loyang, yes. It's a stronghold. I like the Loyang.
Gegnerische Streitkräfte
It has decent torps, good guns, a little low HP, but 5 kilometer sonar is very strong, of course.
Wir wurden entdeckt.
Alle Stationen, brauche Feuerunterstützung. Alle Stationen, brauche Feuerunterstützung. Kritischer Maschinenschaden.
That's the difference when you have team support and you don't.
Das ist ein guter Anfang.
So this time the team was very good. They all were shooting.
Verbindlichsten Dank. So wird's gemacht.
Yeah, the 150 millimeter, they really wreck cruisers. But I prefer the French with 139. They wreck the same, but they have the reload booster. And the 150 are very good to get the kill shot or 2, but 7 seconds reload or 8 seconds reload is very slow, and usually the cruisers like Wichita or whatever, they just smack you in these 7 seconds. So they're really just good for the kill shot. MC Mickey, what's the plan? Probably turning out. Yeah. Maybe I can drop some torps to the middle from the back to assist my destroyers. Not yet in range, okay.
Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren. Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren.
Come on, somebody shoot the Wichita, please.
Wir wurden entdeckt.
Fuck, he will kill the DD.
Alle Stationen, melde Position eines strategischen Ziels.
Gegnerischen Zerstörer entdeckt.
Okay, I gotta talk the center.
Maschinenboost aktiviert. Alle Stationen, melde Position eines strategischen Ziels.
I think we should take some heat. Bye bye. No, he dodged them. Okay. Interesting.
Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff gesichtet.
Nebelwand gelegt.
Ah, where's this sonar from? This radar. Okay, Tulsa maybe. Oh, the Wichita. Now is the time for the 150s. Okay, they got him. Nice. Let's wait for the 44. Thanks for watching, Doug. See you later.
Maschinenboost. Alle Stationen, brauche Feuerunterstützung.
Like I always say, we need a new target. The Massachusetts is not waiting for torpedoes. So we're gonna drop some torpedoes on her. This reload is really nasty. Guess we got the flood here. Yeah. Massachusetts is flooding. We got a fire on the Veneto. That's it.
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen. Gefecht endet in 5 Minuten.
He's still inside the inner circle. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Nebelwerfer gestartet.
Like I said, Z23 is a safe bet. So as for the ZF6, I have the gun legendary mod, but still I spec everything on torpedoes. So having said that, we have full concealment. It's 5.1, very good concealment. We are quite fast with 40 knots, quite decent AA, and we have a, no, we don't have the AA reload. And torpedoes reload in 72 seconds. You can bring it down to 58 or 59. 19k damage. Bye bye Luna, thanks for watching. And artillery is okay with decent AP, 3k AP. So the German DDs, they have a very strong AP. You want to sit broadside to a cruiser, 3 kilometer and low, and then you hit the reload booster and you go taka taka taka. That's the idea behind this setup here. And with the legendary mod, we can increase the damage and the reload time even further. It's a bit annoying, I always get the center spawn, but okay.
Alle Mann auf Gefechtsstation.
Machen wir ihnen das Leben schwer.
What we're trying to do is drop some torps at this island, but we need to be left of that island, because if a destroyer is going to camp there, we need to get behind that little corner. That's why we need to advance, and then we can drop the torps.
Streitkräfte an
So as soon as you see a straight line behind that island, here, then we can drop the torps.
Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren.
So you see there's still room to hide. We need to advance a little further.
Alle Stationen. Feuer auf das
And there's the DD. We're gonna assist in A a little bit. Oh no, there's the Indianapolis. We have to stay away from A. We don't want the radar.
Feuer auf festgelegtes Ziel konzentrieren.
Hello, Mr. Kutuzov. How are we doing today?
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
I wish somebody would spot. Oh, Jesus. How many torps do you guys have? Fuck Indianapolis.
Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren.
That's gonna hurt a little bit from the Kutuzov.
Alle Stationen. Brauche Feuerunterstützung.
Thanks for liking. Now we can go back and try to get the cap. Also, we need this
Alle
Indianapolis down.
Stationen. Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
He's probably gonna reverse, so we want to torp behind him.
Alle Stationen. Wähle Position eines strategischen Ziels.
And never forget to have an eye on the other side of the map. Now is AP time.
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Gotta move out because I think the cruiser is coming around. Behind that big island here.
Maschinenboost aktiviert.
Maybe we can get the Kagero if they don't. I knew it, he would come.
Melde Zielposition.
Holy fuck. I think I use blue, yes. Damn, I can't shoot the Kagero because of the cruiser in my neck. Come on, kill the Kagero. What keeps you?
Alle Stationen. Brauche Feuerunterstützung. Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren.
Okay, we're going for AA, for AP. And then we're closing in. Oh no! Oh, that's bad luck. Holy fuck, that's bad luck.
Wir haben ein Leck unterhalb der Wasserlinie. Wir laufen schnell voll. Problem gelöst. Feuer auf das Ziel.
Man, that was close.
Kreuzer versenkt. Nebelwand gelegt. Achtung, melde Zielposition.
Jesus, the Kagiri is still alive. You're kidding me.
Eine strategischen
3 ships.
Unterstützt das verbündete Ziel.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Nice one. That's how you do it. Center spawn is never easy to play because you're easily radared from all direction like I was before. But I think we did quite okay. Zigzag. Are you going to zig and zag? What's the plan? So we want to make a crossfire here. That's why you see our cruisers going to the left, right of the battleship, and we are going to his left. So whatever he does, he's doomed. Okay, let's do some Dakar.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Gegnerische Schlachtschiff versenkt. Kritischer Maschinenschaden. Problem gelöst.
Come on, kill this cruiser.
Gefecht endet in 5 Minuten.
So I'm running blue, double concealment, everything on torpedo, but I don't run the maximum. I run the 6% reload booster, the torpedo reload, the speed, and in this case unstoppable, because with the gun reload you find yourself next to cruisers sometimes and you don't want to be stopped and forced into their torpedoes. That's why on this setup I run it here. But again, the legendary mod is the gun reload, not the torpedo reload, which you usually would use in a torpedo setup. So my torpedoes load with 72, which I find sufficient. But the guns reload at 4 seconds instead of 4.4. So with the reload booster, we have a 2-second reload here. And this is everything what counts. Usually you don't fire. You sometimes fire from smoke, but smoke is more for hiding, from breaking line of sight. And you want to have these 15 seconds, or is it 20 by now? I don't know how much they buffed the reload booster here. 15 seconds. I think the French have 20 seconds. I need to have a look. Yeah, the French is 20 seconds. So that's why I like the French, because of the 20 seconds reload booster. It's quite decent. Okay, played quite a few games today. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 3-1, 4-1, 4-2, 5-2, 5-3, 6-3, 7-3, 7-4, 8-4, 9-4, 10-4, 10-5, 10-6, 11-6, 12-6. 66% win rate, not too bad. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the day. And yeah, keep watching and put the thumbs up, leave your comments, and thank you out there. Bye-bye.